Hi guys, it's Lindsay from Domer Home, and I am sitting in my car and I'm about to take you on a tour of our townhouse that we're trying to sell. So right now it is completely empty. So I bought my townhouse after the first year of teaching after college, and that was back in about 2010. And I lived there by myself for a few years. Then I met my husband Todd and he moved in with me, and then we had our daughter Selah in this house. So there are a lot of happy memories, and going through the townhouse this one last time is going to be a bit nostalgic for me. So I hope you will enjoy this empty house tour, and I will insert pictures of what it looked like before we did any projects to it, and also some pictures of when we lived there and had some things decorated. So I hope you enjoy this tour as much as I am going to. So the townhouse used to be this ugly peach color on the right, and we painted it a really pretty gray. And we also painted the front door black, painted all the trim a really fresh, bright, clean white. Did add a lot of mulching and plants and rocks to the front. There used to be absolutely no landscaping. I did take all my plants out when we moved and moved them to our current house, so there's no plants there right now. We also replaced the light fixture with one that is motion censored. Here are our beautiful stairs. Todd and I pulled up all of this ugly maroon carpet from the staircase and most of the upstairs, and we primed and painted it, and now it is gorgeous, and it is one of my favorite things in the house by far. And check out that gorgeous scroll detail on the sides of the steps. As you can tell, this house is really old. It was built in around 1950. And you can also see that with the mail slot. It is an actual working mail slot, and our mail person would actually put mail in there instead of in our box if we were ever out of town. This is the main living room and dining room. As you can see, there's a lot of kind of that linoleum tile floor, which is not the most attractive thing, but we never got to replacing it. But there are some original hardwood floors here also. And we have these tiny little mini fans, which are great for such a small room, because the larger fans ended up just pushing the air to the walls, and it just wasn't really effective. So here's our kitchen, and this is where we did a lot of work. As you can see, it was really ugly. The cabinets were disintegrating, so we actually found cabinets on Craigslist for like $60 and replaced all the upper cabinets. I also ended up buying some stainless steel appliance paint, and I painted the range hood and the fridge, and they turned out really well. We replaced the really ugly glass mosaic tile that was installed incorrectly with this beautiful beadboard and trimmed it out, so super affordable. And then for a wedding gift, my uncle and cousin, who own a sawmill up in Pennsylvania, made us this gorgeous butcher block countertop. So this was absolutely free. We also replaced the flooring by just covering up the linoleum with these peel and stick kind of parquet faux flooring. And here's the kitchen when we lived there. We did have the bottom cabinets painted a dark green, and the door painted a bright yellow. Moving out to the backyard, this was all a complete swamp and it was total weeds, and so everything was mulched, all the trash was removed, and we did have this old white shed back there that was falling apart, and Todd had taken that down a few years ago and we built it this plastic shed to replace it. This back fence right here was non-existent when I moved in. The backyard was open. We also had the stoop painted a dark gray to clean it up, and we got a new air conditioner a few years ago as well. All of this floor was that really ugly maroon carpet that was on the stairs, and so all of it was removed, and these floors up here were never fully refinished. The bathroom was another huge transformation for us. We ended up getting a new window because the old one wouldn't open, and there was no fan or exhaust in this bathroom, so that was really important. We decided to keep the beautiful tile instead of ripping it all out because it was still in fairly good condition, and I just think it's so pretty. We added all of these shelves along the wall, and I replaced the mirror and the medicine cabinet. The vanity is also new. The faucet and light fixture are new and they're from our in-laws. We did also retile the floor with this faux wood ceramic floor, and we did get a new toilet as well. We added towel bars to the back of the door to add extra towel storage for both of us instead of taking up valuable wall space. And here are some photos of what it looked like while we lived there. Welcome to the master bedroom. So we actually built this board and batten headboard right on the wall, and I don't think we were really thinking ahead when we did this because we weren't planning on moving, or we would have made this removable. We also, of course, removed all of that maroon carpet from the floor. Here is the master closet. It is a little weird. We do have a lot of shelving for shoes, and there's plenty of storage for clothes. We have some over here, and then we have some on the other side if you walk up these really weird steps up to the attic. Here is the second bedroom upstairs, and this was at first my office, and then after we had Selah, this turned into her nursery. It's a pretty good sized room. We took the door off of the closet and added some shelves in there. This room did not have maroon carpet, but it did have really dark blue carpet. And here are just a few pictures of what it looked like when it was my office. And the closet is really deep, and it was a great place to put my printer in here, my art supplies in here when it was my office, and when it was a nursery closet, it was a great place to put boxes and bins and baskets for all the different size clothing that we had. And it also is the tub access in here. And here it is as Selah's little nursery. Heading down to the basement, which is also our hall closet. Here is the basement bathroom. We had a lot of work done here as well, but it is not really aesthetically pleasing. We had to have the whole cement floor taken up to redo all of the drainage under the shower because it was installed improperly. And here is the man cave slash basement, and I'm sorry that it's dark, but I couldn't figure out how to turn the lights on. They're broken for some reason. We have a typical unfinished laundry room, but one thing I do like about it is the door over here. It matches the kitchen door and it has a lot of pretty detail. And then over here we have our water heater and furnace, kind of the boring things. And we do have a ton of storage under the stairs, and this is where we stored all of our Christmas stuff. And over here is where we have the gas shut off. And here are our very, very tiny stairs. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed this house tour. See you in the next video.